Good morning, fellow Utopians, and welcome to Ewetopia Farms. I'm Lynn. Over on the bales there, that's Scotty, and we would like to invite you to another day at Ewetopia Farms. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that greeted me this morning was Arnie with the sled, which means that someone died. And oh my God, I thought it was Gladiator. It is not, so don't worry. It's a ewe and knockouts group. Yesterday there were no sick sheep except for Gladiator was off. So we don't have a clue what happened to her. I'm guessing it was some sort of accident because, like I say, everybody was perfect. The only one we've been watching and been worried about is Gladiator, and he seems better today. But it could be just from the heat. She could have gotten hit, but obviously it happened not too long ago because she's still not in rigor mortis. Sorry, knockout. Yes. That's a bad thing. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, totally can't believe that. Beautiful, healthy ewe. That's too bad. All night I worried about Gladiator, and when I came in the barn, like I say, I see him with that. He's dusting these fans off, and look at all the dust that builds up on them. Let's try to get some more cool temperatures in here. This girl, she could have had a heart attack. She could have, I really don't know. So that's not the way we like to start our days, of course. And it's very unexpected because at this time of year, you rarely have sheep dying. The worst time of the year is during lambing. That's when you're gonna have the worst mortalities with sheep. But yeah, I just don't have a clue what happened to her, because we check the sheep over every day, several times a day, and she had nothing. Actually, no ewes did. So hi, you guys, are you looking in? But accidents happen, so not all deaths are caused by illness. In fact, probably a lot, half of the deaths are caused by some kind of accident. Entrapment is a big one. Fighting's another one. Eating bad feed or choking is another thing that they can die of. Hi, Glad. Hi, how are you, sweetheart? You are pretty. My goodness. So it's still scorching hot in here, and all the sheep are quiet. But when it's like this, we're looking for them acting odd, like they're not eating, they're not coming up to the feeder, because especially with Suffolks, Suffolks are rarely going to turn their noses up at food, and if they do, there's definitely a problem. Hi, it's way too hot. I think it's supposed to break a little in 2 days. We gotta just get them through 2 days. Oh, baby. This, of course, is Heather. You're a sweetheart. You gotta stay near the open doors and the fans, and you'll feel much better. Yeah. Poor things. I'm glad it was you either. When sheep do die like that, we have to bury them. So she's gonna get buried today, and we remove all her tags and stuff. I see that she was an F year, so she was an older ewe, but still, I don't know. Arnie's just bringing some hay in. So I'm holding the sheep on Glad's side at the back here. The good thing today is that we do have a little crossbreeds coming in this barn. Yesterday there was nothing. So it's still really muggy, but it's much better. And they got clean bedding. The reason for the clean bedding is to reduce the ammonia buildup that happens when it's so hot and humid. We don't want them breathing that in. So you may wonder why you'd need... No, Cammy, you can wait. It's not time yet. That's the problem with a tame sheep too. She's not afraid to try run by me to get out there, but the gate's still open, so I don't want them to go back yet, but she sees the hay there. But yeah, it's kind of counterintuitive to put straw down at this time of year. Extra straw, but it just it keeps the pens a lot cleaner, so that they won't develop pneumonia from breathing in all the ammonia from the bedding pack. No, Cammy. Just because you're tame doesn't mean you need to take advantage of me. No, Cammy, no. Go back there, you sneaky little thing. In this heat, if you're gonna watch the sheep and do a job, you may as well lay down and do it. Don't, Cammy. That's 3 times. Go on. All right, you're free to go. You couldn't wait that long. So as we feed the sheep their fresh bale of hay now, we'll have a really, really close look at how the sheep respond to the new bale of hay. But first, this side's getting some extra bedding too. We put some clean bedding out last night for Gladiators group, but same reason, we want it to stay clean and fresh in this barn. Been watching Gladiator, and he's acting like He's bothered still, like he's quick to lay down, but the food has been dished out and he is at the trough eating. So he doesn't look sunken, or he doesn't have any discharges or anything else. So I'm gonna say that he's suffering from the heat, and we gotta pray for cooler weather. In Canada, we broke heat records yesterday for the whole year, and this is September. So September is when we usually have the beautiful fall weather. So kind of unusual. But I'm happy to see him eating, because it's always a worry. And the ones that you've grown attached to are even worse. That's why a lot of people don't make friends with their sheep, because the famous saying in farming is, if you've got livestock, you've got deadstock. And I hate that saying, but it is very true. But I'm looking at this line, as we did yesterday and every day, and everybody is eating. Nobody is off in the corner. Nobody looks like there's any type of problem whatsoever. So we're gonna move on to the next groups, and yeah, when it's a heat wave, we're gonna be super diligent with making sure water's very clean and that everybody's looking all right. Now we're in this barn, they're getting a bale of hay too. And you guys are waiting for your morsels too, aren't you? Hi, buddies. Hi, Cracker. Hi there. You're so pretty. Hi, Kodiak. This was my show ram last year. This is Kryptonite. He's in here because he had a really bad worm overload. But I have to say he's looking and feeling better, because now he comes up for pets all the time too. And runs to the trough. They all do. They're all doing well. And this morning, this is the first morning with no bottles, because Linus is at his new home and nobody's on bottles anymore. Louise. Doesn't she look pretty? That one's Louise. Head out for the pasture. They won't stay out here very long because it's too hot, but they usually like to get out in the morning, and then in the evening they'll go out again. Most of the day they'll sit inside the barn when it's like this though, because even though the tarp is white on our barn, it does give shade, and that's what they're looking for. Cuts that UV off them. So there's the marker crayon, and it fell off. We have a marker where there's a little rod that goes through the side and fastens. It's got a little cap on the end, and I'm assuming the cap came off and the rod came off, so I don't know, we're probably just gonna take that harness off, Casanova. We had fun trying, but I don't think it's comfortable, and yeah, that's no good if it's gonna just fall off. So Later we might catch them and take the harness off. Right now it's like way too hot to try run and catch. Well, the sun's starting to go down now, and it's still a hot, humid one. It feels a little like the tropics here right now. So we didn't do too much today, and unfortunately it wasn't a very uplifting video. We had a bad start and we were dealing with a lot of heat, but hopefully in a couple of days that'll break, and I hope you still enjoyed your time here. Unfortunately, with farming, you just don't know what's going to happen, and sometimes it's not the nicest. But we have a lot of good days too, so here's hoping tomorrow's a great day, and I hope you'll join us for the next episode at Ewetopia Farms. Bye for now.